Hey y'all, this is Southern Woods here. Welcome back to another Ages of Conflict War simulation. Last time around, we were in the year 1000, taking a look to see who would rule North America if all the tribes fought each other. Well, fast forward 100 years in our actual timeline, and the map looks quite different. One of the most noticeable things is that the woodland culture is completely gone. It was this big brown area that is no longer. There are a few more tribes and peoples in the middle of the country, a couple more down in Middle America, and a couple more up in the Great White North, for a total of 42 different tribes and peoples. Let's see what would happen this time around. Alright, everyone's racing for territory. We got the first alliance between the Spiro and Comanche people and tribes. We have wars being declared, specifically up north. Now we have the Southern Paiute going against the Chumash in the southwest. The Crow getting a little busy, all right, teaming up, going against the Yakima people. The first to fall looks like is going to be the Yakima, conquered by the Crow. Now you have the Padayan people going against the Mogollon people over here in present-day Mexico. They're going to take them out, and then the Pawnee people were conquered by the Kiowa right here in the middle. Alright, already less than 40 nations, and it looks like the Comanche are going to be conquered by the Kiowa as well before the Spiro people take them out. Tlingit people conquered by the Athabascan in the far north, and now the Crow are being encroached upon by the Plains Creek. Alright, one of these bigger Native American nations. A couple more fall, being the Southern Paiute and the Ohlone people. They're now all alone in the grave. The Crow have fallen to the Plains Creek. We have a few alliances forming. 33 nations. Once we get to 30, we'll check out the analytics, see if anything's noticeable or shocking. Now we have the however you pronounce them, they're no longer, as well as the Hohokam. They're conquered by the Spiral that are looking a little long horizontally. And then, yes, you are noticing it correctly. I am just mispronouncing everything today so far. Alright, 31 nations. Not too much going on right now. Let's look at the statistics. Alright, talking about size, the Plains Creek, by far the largest, followed by the Innu, alright, and the Athabascan, alright. Any in the Great White North are going to be pretty large. Talking about the economies, Middle Mississippian looking pretty rich, followed by the Plains Creek and the Toltec, actually down here in Mexico. Looking at the alliances, the largest is going to be, of course, this alliance between these two large nations. Treaty of Lakota is pretty big, kind of split up, though. And then you have the Vinland League between the Innu and Vinland. So, kind of curious to see where this all ends up. Alright, we have the Plains Creek flooding down south. Looks like they're going to take out the Sioux Indians. Now the Spiro expanding, alright, trying to cut off this alliance system even more. We have Vinland and Innu. They were going against Lakota, alright, became a puppet state somewhere, wherever they are. We have the Plaquemine Mississippian going up north and taking out the Middle Mississippian. Now there's only two Mississippian peoples over here. Now the Toltec, one of the richer nations, falls to the Zapotec as well as the Mixtec. So all the techs going down. Now we have the Muskogee trying to expand. They're in the middle of this big alliance system. But they're going to get the upper hand against the ancient Mississippians. And then they're going to take out the last Mississippian people. And it looks like they're going to go up north, alright, and the Innu are going to go south and try to take out the Abenaki people. The Pueblo fell to the Patayan. We now have 19 nations. Let's look at the alliance system here. A lot of alliances, very colorful map. The biggest one still being this pact up north, but we also have the Treaty of Muskogee. Alright, they've teamed up with the Markland and Innu people because the Vinland are no longer. Talking about economy, Plains Creek is the richest, followed by the Klamath and the Athabascan. All right, all these bigger nations overall, and the biggest being the Plains Creek Battalion over here, and then the Athabascan, followed by the Muskogee. So, curious to see where this goes. Only 19 nations left. Everyone's kind of pieced out for now, but then a fight broke loose. Now more fights are breaking loose. Oh, at the same time, the Northern Paiute and the Innu fell. So Innu kind of failed their conquest down south. Uh-oh. Now a lot of people are teaming up against the Muskogee people. The Wintu and the Klamath fell out west. Now we have a puppet nation who's going to win and beat out the Yokuts. Alright, so the Maidu doing big things for the Athabascan people. St. John's, alright, still around. Haven't talked about them much. They're being suffocated currently. Meanwhile, the puppet state of Maidu fell. And it looks like St. John's is going to get conquered by the Muskogee. Alright, but now you have the Zapotec moving up into Georgia, Alabama, Florida. Chumash are going to fail and fall. Now the Athabascan have their sights set on the Pomo people. And they're going to destroy the Pomo. They got pummeled. Pomo got pummeled. Alright, only 10 nations left. Place your bets. Who's it going to be? We also have the Taino people who haven't been able to do much over there in the Caribbean. Oh, now they are. I spoke too soon. Alright, they're going to team up with the Muskogee and it looks like take out the Zapotec. Yeah, a lot of people teamed up to take out the Zapotec, so there's no longer an original big Mexican tribe. The Abenaki people conquered by Markland, but they weren't able to get much of it because Plains Creek cut them off. Now the Plains Creek looking to take out Markland. Trying to, at least. Big war over here between the Muskogee and Plains Creek, but Plains Creek ran out of economy in that war, so... oh, actually, there was another Mississippian that I forgot all about. Looks like they were doing well until the Spiro people took them out, and then they're going to take out the Battalion for a total of 6 nations. The Taino, Muskogee, Spiro, and Spiro no more, because whenever I do something like that, someone dies. I speak and someone dies. Alright, we got our final 4. Plains Creek, Markland, Athabascan, Muskogee. Muskogee collapsed. They're going to fall. Same with Markland. So it's the Plains Creek and Athabascan. Someone's got to take it all. Well, the Athabascan became a puppet state of the Plains Creek. Kind of funny because the Athabascan people were making a bunch of other people their puppets. Looks like this time around, the Athabascan are going to fall. After quite a struggle, now they barely reside in this little part of this Northwest. I assume any second now they're going to revolt one more time and get their asses handed to them. Yep, there they go. No more. So, the Plains Creek are going to be the winners this time around in this simulation. Alright, they had a good start, and then they just rolled with it all along. So, let me know what you think. Hit me with that like button if you like the video. If you want to see more of these simulations or want to give me suggestions, hit that subscribe button. Join the Southern Woods community. And without further ado, y'all, I will see you in the year 1200. Southern Woods out.